Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of MyGM Mode here on WWE 2k23. As today we are fresh off of our latest PLE in Survivor Series and we begin the final stretch of the first season here in Universe Mode. The countdown to WrestleMania begins. Hello guys, hope you guys are ready for this one. I enjoy all the support you guys have had on this channel recently. It's been incredible to see you guys are the greatest. These episodes have really started to pop off as too late, and it's been awesome to bring it to you. I've enjoyed the Universe Mode start. I've enjoyed my GM Mode. It's just been great to bring it all to you guys, so I'm very thankful for the support. Hope you are ready for this one, though. If you are, make sure you drop that like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more Universe and MyGM Mode content here on the channel, as well as if you're interested in buying some Rogue Energy. Use the referral link down below and code Mr. Rob, and you can get 10% off your purchase, and it benefits the channel. So where have we been since last episode? Well, it was Survivor Series, and we had our most successful PLE to date. We basically closed the entire gap between us and Friday Night SmackDown. I think now we're only down by about 7,000 fans. And we did that without our top performer, Roman Reigns. If you remember, our WWE Champion was vetoed for that event, so we had no world title match, but the show delivered. The roster is really kicking it. We have a sensational roster. I don't want to show it to you yet because I have made another signing, but I think it's time. We're getting hot, and WrestleMania is right around the corner. It's time to put our foot on the throat of Friday Night SmackDown, officially take the lead and win the season. As well as there's only 3 episodes left in season number 1. You got the first 2 this episode, and then we'll have the second 2 episodes or next 2 shows in the next episode. Then we'll have WrestleMania. So if you're excited and if you want a second season, let me know down in the comments section below. I would like to continue this into a season 2, but only if you guys really want. If you guys don't want a second season of MyGM, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. You guys' opinion does matter. But let's not waste any more time. I think I booked a pretty solid show. We're only down by 7,000 fans, and I honestly think this show could really turn the tide. So let's not waste any more time and get into it. Here's how it looks. We're going to open up with the tables match. Randy Orton wants to be in action in his hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. And how about him versus the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, on free television in a tables match. Continue their level 3 rivalry. Then Rikishi is going to call out his son. Yes, we've signed Rikishi to call out Jey Uso, as they will kickstart a rivalry. I think that would be a sensational rivalry, father-son. They're giant cruiser, face, heel. I think they work so well together. So let's kickstart their rivalry. We'll see an Extreme Rules match between Rhea Ripley and Carmella. They're a level 2 rivalry, so I want to get them on the show. We're going to switch Edge into a heel, and the only reason why we're going to switch Edge to a heel is because we haven't really done anything with Hulk Hogan, and besides cut promos. He's been very good at cutting promos. But let's go ahead and get him in his first real rivalry in time for WrestleMania. Him and Edge have a little bit of history together. I think they make for a very fun rivalry. So that's what's going to happen between those two. But we're going to have Shinsuke and Hulk Hogan tonight. Get Hulk in action. I can't do a run-in because I have Edge on the microphone. So we'll have them just go one-on-one, and then we'll kickstart that rivalry next week. And then we're going to have it going into WrestleMania. This is why I didn't want to show you guys the roster. We have signed The Rock. And yes, he is going to jump right into a feud with Roman Reigns. It'll be our headliner going into WrestleMania. The Tribal Chief versus the Great One for the WWE Championship. Just what WWE wants to do in real life. We're going to do it right here in this series. The Rock's going to call out Roman and do their rivalry. And before we get there, we're going to end this one. The match that should have taken place at Survivor Series but got vetoed. Well, SmackDown, you only delayed the inevitable because Roman Reigns will put the title on the line against Logan Paul in a last man standing match. Level 4 rivalry should be an absolute banger, and I really do think we have what it takes to beat SmackDown this week. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and confirm it and get the results for tonight's show. Alright, starting off with the tables match, Randy Orton and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And the winner is Stone Cold. He puts Randy Orton through a table in a 3.5-star match. And the rivalry will grow to level 4 just in time for WrestleMania right around the corner. Rikishi calls out his son. It was a good promo, but the rivalry does not start. So we got to do a little bit more if we want to get that rivalry going. Rhea Ripley will take on Carmella Extreme Rules match, and the winner of this one is Rhea Ripley. She knocks off Carmella in a 3.5-star match. So 2 3.5-star matches to begin the show. Their rivalry grows to a level 3. Edge goes to heel, and it's an excellent promo. very, very good there. And now Hulk Hogan one-on-one against Shinsuke. This is the match I'm not entirely sure about. It is heel face. It is fighter bruiser, so maybe I have a little bit more faith. And Hulk Hogan does pick up the victory over Shinsuke Nakamura. It was only a 2.5-star match. They did start a rivalry, but I don't think I'm really going to go forward with that one. The Rock calls out Roman Reigns. It was excellent, but the rivalry does not begin. So, again, both of our promos, call-outs did not work this week, so we got to keep that in mind going forward. But the main event, the WWE Championship on the line, last man standing, Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul, and Roman Reigns retains the WWE Championship in a 4.5-star match. So the show definitely delivered on the in-ring action. Roman Reigns retains, so we'll move on from him and Logan Paul, and we'll have Roman and The Rock get ready for their feud. SmackDown, they're going to have Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch one-on-one, and their winner is Becky Lynch, and that was a 3.5-star match. Okay, so they start off with a 3.5 as well. Cell promo for Noam Dar was okay, but it doesn't do anything because he doesn't get any pops. That's good for us. Triple threat match, Austin Theory, R-Truth, and John Cena. This is kind of random. No rivalry involved, I don't think, and R-Truth is the victor, and it was a 1.5-star match, so very good for us. SmackDown is really starting to lose a lot of steam because they have a lot of injuries, specifically in their women's division. So it's a good time for us to keep up. Ivar versus Brute Force, and the winner is Ivar. He gets the victory over the local talent in only a 2-star match. But their main event is TLC. It is rivalry. It is Robert Roode versus Montez Ford. Their winner is Robert Roode, and it was a 4-star match, so it was an amazing match, but we had a better one. The rivalry does grow to level 3, but we had a better main event, so we had a better show overall, and we did not suffer any injuries, which is good as well. SmackDown didn't as well, so let's see what happened. Did we take the lead? We gained 45,000 fans this week and gained $65,000. While SmackDown, on the other hand, gained 39,000 fans, and they did gain some money though, and we are right there. Got a power card as well, and you can see we're only down by about 800 fans, so it really is do or die time. This is the final stretch, and we're right there. We can taste first place. You can almost lick it. We go next to New Orleans, and hold up, we have a power card being used against us. They're trying to double our costs of our opposing brand show this week, so Kurt Angle wants to make our show more expensive. Triple H, hey, listen, something's come up, and all special matches will cost double this week. It's told it's some kind of union thing. Sorry about that. It's not really your fault. Braun Strowman, hey, my contract at Raw is up at the end of the week. I do want to keep Braun around. He was a great champion, and yeah, I'll make that happen. Braun, I'll give you the $33K. I think that's very affordable. Raquel, things are working on Raw. I'm ready to tear up my contract and move on. Yeah, I think I kind of knew this was coming. I'm not going to give you the $100,000 bonus, Raquel, so I'm going to say no. We're going to let Rodriguez walk out the door, and she's going to give us one more chance. Okay, so maybe we'll have her lose some matches this week. Gunther's something I've been waiting to say for a while, boss. Gunther stays in our DMs in this series. What's he have to say? I'm getting a little tired of being the bad guy all the time. I want to hear the crowd cheering for him, not booing me in every show, and I know I'd do a better job of that. How about that? So that's interesting. Gunther wants to be a face. I've always given in to Gunther's demands, but I just think he's a better heel. Plus, he has the rivalry with the New Day. So no chance sounds kind of rude, but I'm going to go that route. I'm going to keep you a heel, Gunther. Don't get too mad. He says, how can you be so narrow-minded? I feel this is who I really am. I thought I had to respect me. I was wrong. So it's only a small decrease in Gunther's morale, which kind of stinks. But I just think he has a feud going with the New Day, and I think it's been pretty good, to say the least, as they are level 2. And I can't really jeopardize that. But I think we have a pretty solid show, pretty solid roster. We just need to get that Rock Roman Reigns feud going, as well as Uso and Rikishi. And I think we'll be all set. So next week's episode, we have 3 more weeks. And let's see if we can do it. Alright, so we got our next show ready to go. Let's not waste any more time and get into it. Here's what we have in store. We're going to start off with a non-title tag match. I want to keep this feud going. It's a level 2. They've had some banger matches so far, and the New Day are going to face off against Strowman and Gunther. Non-title, though. Strowman's only got 33 stamina, so I don't really want to risk any more damage to him. So they're going to go non-title. Roman Reigns this time is going to call out The Rock. Hopefully we can get that rivalry started. Then Sami Zayn will take on Edge one-on-one, but Hulk Hogan will run in. That'll hopefully start Hulk Hogan versus Edge rivalry. Then Randy Orton is going to take on Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'll call him out, basically say, I want one more match at WrestleMania, and then that'll be there. Keep it at a level 4. Raquel Rodriguez will go up against Io Sky one-on-one, and Asuka will run in and attack Io, so keep that Raw Women's Championship rivalry going. And then the son, this time I'll call out the daddy. Hopefully that'll result in a better rivalry starter, as Jay has level 4 in terms of promo skills. And then our main event, so we have a last man standing match. We want a power card this week, so we're going to do Rhea Ripley versus Carmella. They're level 3. It's last man standing. Nobody's overly injured, so I thought it was a very good way to just get that power card easy. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm not going to do any effects. I've kind of been doing a lot of those recently, and I want to save a little bit of money, especially since everything's double the cost. So we're just going to go with the arena. Hopefully it doesn't really hurt us too bad. Well, let's confirm it and get into our second show of the episode. We'll have the New Day face off against Strowman and Gunther in non-title, and the Giants this time win. And it was a 3-star match, and the rivalry goes to level 3, so just what I accomplished. Roman Reigns calls out The Rock. That rivalry still won't start. I don't know why they won't start their rivalry. Maybe it's because Reigns has the level 4 with Logan Paul. Hopefully it doesn't have anything to do with it. But we got to get that rivalry started. We only have 2 weeks to do it now. Sami Zayn takes on Edge with a run-in from Hulk Hogan. And Sami Zayn's able to pick up the victory thanks to the Hulkster. It was only a 2.5-star match, so not as good of a match there. Excellent promo. Nothing really else happening there. Raquel Rodriguez and Io Sky one-on-one. Asuka makes her presence known and costs Sky the victory. Raquel gets the win. And Io's rivalry rose to level 4. So that's also just in time for WrestleMania. Jay calls out his daddy, and it does kickstart that rivalry. So finally we got that one going. And then the main event, last man standing, Rhea Ripley versus Carmella. Level 3 rivalry, and Rhea is the last woman standing, and it was a 4-star match. So we had a good main event. Not the best show in terms of in-match quality, but we did get some things accomplished. They're going to start off with the backstage brawl. Austin Theory and R-Truth. John Cena is going to run in here. Very interesting there. I guess he was going to try to cost Theory the win, but 3.5-star match to start for SmackDown. MVP's self-promo. He's not very happy, but he gets 3 popularity. Queen Zelina. So it looks like they've signed a new woman to their roster. She takes on Becky Lynch in a non-title matchup. And Becky Lynch picks up the victory in a 2.5-star match. Also signed Danielle Wallace, and that was a terrible promo. So they're really in desperate need of their women's division. Noam Dar versus Montez Ford. And the winner of this one is Montez Ford, as he gets a 3-star match out of Noam Dar. Shayna Baszler calls out Xylee, who I think is still injured, but it was obviously an excellent promo because they all have great mic skills. And the main event is False Count Anywhere, Ivar versus Brute Force. It looks like it's going to be an absolute beatdown in the main event. Ivar does pick the victory, and it was 3.5. So we didn't have the best show, but I think we had a pretty decent one overall. SmackDown did beat us in a couple of areas, but we did have a better main event, and we didn't get any injuries. SmackDown didn't as well. It's always important to check there. As for this show, we gained 40,000 fans, and SmackDown gained 33,000, so we still had a better show than SmackDown, which means we are now in the lead. Oh, wait, no, we're not in the lead in terms of fans. What am I? Wow, I'm hooking something right now. We're still 4,000 down. I don't know if that was a... Oh, maybe I just misread that because, yeah, we actually went backwards a good bit. So, never mind. We're still second in fans, but we still got 3 more shows to book, including the second stretch on the road to WrestleMania. Bailey, I've had enough crap working at Raw, has been a joke. I was worried about that a little bit. The only way you can convince me is to give me a 100K bonus. I do like Bailey. She was our first ever Raw Women's Champion here in the series. I don't really want her to walk out. So I am going to give her the 100K. I don't know fully about that, but I don't want Bailey leaving. So we'll give her the money. Kofi Kingston, I'm really psyched for this upcoming PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show. That's awesome, Kofi. That was very random. But yeah, you'll be on the PLE, no problem. So we're right there with SmackDown going into the final stretch as we get ready for WrestleMania. Hopefully we can get Roman Reigns and the Rock's rivalry going. Maybe we'll have to do a run-in or something. The Rock will have a match and Roman Reigns will cost the match or something like that to get that going. But we really need to get the rivalry started because that was supposed to be our big one going into WrestleMania. But we have a lot of level 4 rivalries. Carmella and Rhea Ripley is now level 4. Stone Cold and Randy Orton's level 4. Asuka and Io Sky is level 4. So we have a lot of good rivalries going into the final WrestleMania, which could finally put us over the top. But that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you drop that like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more MyGM content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.